Just when you thought dating apps were the worst way to meet somebody, let us introduce you to the naughty mating platform we use here in Eastern Europe. It's called Easter. Yes, the Christian holiday. Easter is extremely efficient in getting people laid, whether they want it or not. It works kind of like Tinder because virtually any predatory behavior that celebrates procreation is encouraged. But unlike Tinder, Easter is actually endorsed by religion. In other words, you're probably not a very good Christian if you, 1, have no idea what a wet Monday is, or 2, have never whipped a girl to boost her fertility. But worry not. Keep watching this show and you will learn exactly how to mate like a proper, God-fearing Slav.
Please do not try these techniques in the USA. You might get arrested or become the new Andrew Tate.
Welcome to the last show. We are broadcasting explosive news from a bunker in Eastern Europe, and you better subscribe to our channel now before it's too late. This week, we are feeling extra festive. Not just because the world still exists, although that's kind of surprising considering all the lunatics out there, but also because it's Holy Week, or if you prefer, Passion Week. And these last few days leading up to Easter are always a passionate affair here in Eastern Europe. And it's not just because we slaughter lamb. In most countries where they take religion seriously, aka not here, people are still fasting this week. And if you want to be strict about Lent, sex is not even allowed. Aww. This is definitely not the case in Central Europe. It's actually quite the opposite. Our men are sneaky. They use Passion Week to make their move while all the other obedient Christians are idle. Yes, some of my fellow Slavs have managed to hijack this holiday commemorating the death and resurrection of Jesus and turned it into a bizarre mating ritual. Whereas in most countries, the idea of Easter is to celebrate the plight of Jesus, who sacrificed himself for our sins out of his love for humanity, in parts of Eastern Europe, this holiday somehow morphed into a Jesus who came back from the dead with a whip, looking to get some pussy. Way to put the erection in resurrection. Let me tell you how it works. But first, please answer this question for me in the comments. Have you ever installed and then uninstalled Tinder because you thought there was only so much pain, cringe, and humiliation you could handle just to satisfy your reproductive urges? Yes? Well, try being a Czech or Slovak girl on Easter. I guarantee romance doesn't get any more mortifying than that. It's Stockholm Syndrome on steroids. Easter in the Czech Republic, Slovakia, and some parts of Hungary goes like this. Women spend the holiday weekend coloring eggs, cooking, and baking. Men, on the other hand, make a special braided whip and spank girls with it on Easter Monday to show their attraction to them. Yes, as a girl, you get woken up at some ungodly hour before 9 by a group of grown, semi-drunk men who whip your butt to allegedly keep you healthy, beautiful, and fertile during the whole next year. And you're supposed to feel grateful. The level of whipping pain involved is directly related to the amount of alcohol they consume and gets progressively worse as the day goes on. And get this, the women give the men colored eggs in return as a thank you for the beating and the promise of fertility. Small boys also participate in this ritual too, but are usually given sweets and money in return. That's right, get them started young.
Go to Emma and hit her. Go.
You need to learn the lesson early on in life that if you spank women, you get presents and even cash. To make all of this even weirder, unvisited and unbeaten women can actually feel offended because they weren't chosen. They learn they have to try harder next year to become more attractive and spankable. Poland has their own Easter courtship ritual called Wet Monday. But instead of spanking women, young Polish men splash eligible women with cold water on Easter Monday. Also super romantic. The nice thing is that the women can offer an egg as a ransom to avoid getting soaked or asked on a date. Egg, of course, is the ultimate symbol of Easter, a symbol of birth and rebirth, fertility and all that. And as you might know if you paid attention in biology classes, women are born with a limited number of eggs in their ovaries. So, symbolically speaking, giving out eggs to random men is not exactly a great idea, especially if you want nothing to do with them, let alone procreate with them. But that's how we roll in Eastern Europe. It might explain the 50% divorce rates. Also, might explain why women then spank their kids. Misery loves company. Well, there you have it. Now you know why Eastern European women prefer Tinder to Easter. Both are creepy, but at least on Tinder, the men don't actually exist. Happy Easter, everyone! And please, be selective with your eggs. If you want to know exactly how ChatGPT will destroy humanity, humanity.
Ходи.